Us? Or you?
Me. I'm gonna try. Do I need a mic?
Hand.
Shoot. Thank you. Can everybody hear me? Yep. All right, welcome. Obviously, everything is a little different than we planned, but we're going to go with it and we're going to roll forward. Said I wasn't nervous. All right, everybody can be seated, please. Thank you.
What?
So no, I broke my dress.
You broke up? Whoops.
Well, welcome, and thank you everyone for being here on the happiest of days. You're all here today because you represent someone important in the individual and collective lives of Brett and Chelsea. I'd also like to especially thank the Barry family, Mike and Paige and John and Jamie, for allowing us to have this celebration on their gorgeous farm here in West Suffield, Connecticut. You guys should really see what this place looks like without the rain and the size on these tents. It's amazing. Last night was gorgeous, and it's still gorgeous today, just a little wet. You know, I don't know if you can see, but there's a pond behind me, and it's a pretty big pond. I saw Brett do the smartest thing he's ever done on that pond. He took his brand new snowmobile and drove it across in the middle of September, and he sank it. Anyway, I think I've had the opportunity to meet most of you here today at some point in time. But for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Craig, and I'm Chelsea's brother. Today we honor Brett and Chelsea, their families and friends, and those that could not be here with us today. Our grandfather liked to say, "I'm not here for a long time, I'm here for a good time." Well, we are definitely here for a good time today, and when we celebrate and cheer for Brett and Chelsea today, I need you guys to get loud so that those of us that could not be here can hear us. Brett and Chelsea have asked that I keep this ceremony short, classy, family-friendly, and politely asked me to leave out stories that are unflattering to either of them. So I had to remove any mention of Brett's golf addiction, and I promised I wouldn't talk about any of Chelsea's encounters with the police. but I will be talking about their engagement. Last summer, Brett and Chelsea picked me up from the airport to head up to Vermont. I knew Brett was a hardworking, fun person to be around. I knew that he was a great balance for Chelsea, and he knew he cared deeply for Chelsea. But when I got in the car at 9 o'clock in the morning for a 4-hour drive north, Brett had a pitcher of Bloody Marys ready to go. And that's when I knew he cared about me too. But I also noticed something else that day. Brett had his hair styled, he was wearing a pretty golf polo, and he had on nice shorts. Chelsea was wearing sweats, a t-shirt, and covered in Rangers fur. I thought it was a little weird at first, but I didn't question it. We got to Island Pond, Vermont, and we met up with my parents and my uncle, and almost immediately, my mom brought Brett and I into a room, and she exclaimed, "Brett needs to talk to you." And then she just walked away. Well, the cat was out of the bag at that point. Brett was all dressed up. He brought me Bloody Marys at the airport, and now my mom was telling me I had to talk to him in private. We all knew it was about to happen. I'm shaking. Thank you. Brett was a little nervous, but he surprised Chelsea on a dock in Island Pond. Chelsea yelled out, "Ready!" She looked a little confused at first, and then she said yes. It was a special moment. We have an amazing video to remember it. But I want to tell you why it makes this a little bit more special. Island Pond, Vermont is a tiny town in northeast Vermont. The population year-round is about 750 people. Many of you know it here because you go up there snowmobiling in the winter. But it's also the same small town that our grandparents grew up in. They became engaged in and they married in before moving to Connecticut. Our family has grown up spending time up there every summer since my mother was a kid. It has a special place in our family history, and Brett and Chelsea made more lifelong memories for us there that day. Okay. Before we continue, I would like to invite Brett's mother, Denise, and Chelsea's mother, Michelle, up to the altar to stand beside their children.
Do we still hold hands?
Yeah.
Brett and Chelsea, when you were born, your mother was the first to love you, the first to hold you, and the first to kiss you. Denise and Michelle, with your love and guidance throughout life, it has brought Brett and Chelsea together here to this moment. Before their vows are spoken, I ask that you give your son and your daughter one more kiss before they are to become married. Now, without further ado, the vows.
Oh boy.
Dearly beloved and honored guests, we are gathered together here to join Brett Colson and Chelsea Hunter in the union of marriage. This contract is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously and with a deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. The bride and groom have each prepared vows that they will read now. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
See if I can keep the tears out of my eyes.
I can hold it for you.
Oh, okay. Chelsea, from the moment we went on our first date, I knew you were the one. You're funny, outgoing, witty, and loud, just like me. You're always there for me through both good and bad times. You are my best friend and the love of my life. I promise, as we grow together through the thick and thin, I'll be by your side and love you no matter what. I cherish all the memories we've made and looking forward to a lifetime more with you.
You have mine.
I do. Hold that for a second.
Jesus, scary. Brett, my Bretty, my sweet pie. I can't believe here we are getting married, like right now, in the middle of a monsoon. I hope this day is better than breaking 80 on the golf course, and I hope every day to come is a hole-in-one. You are my best friend, my biggest supporter, my partner in crime, my favorite person to be lazy with, to laugh at. Oh, do we laugh? You make life fun, eventful, and comforting all at the same time. You exist in my world in a way no one else does. You are home to me. You love me and accept me for exactly who I am and continue to be, and that is the greatest gift of all. I knew you were the one when you quickly realized my mom was my favorite person and you couldn't replace her. So instead, you did things that my mom would do for me, like getting me a surprise from the gas station or getting me McDonald's when I'm hungover. I'm so lucky and proud to be standing up here today and to be your wife by the end of it. I vow to love you, honor you, grow with you, and to always stand by your side and be your biggest cheerleader, no matter how crazy of an idea or dream you have. Oh. I promise to always fart after a fight. so we can forget about what we were fighting about. We've been through so much, so I think everybody already knows, through sickness and in health, because we've been through 10-day hospital stays, knee replacements, 6 different surgeries, all in our time together. I promise to always be there for you. I love you.
And now, Brett, do you take Chelsea to be your wife? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others and holding only unto her forevermore?
I do.
And Chelsea, do you take Brett to be your husband? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others and holding only unto him forevermore?
I do.
Sure.
Brett and Chelsea will now exchange Brett and Chelsea will now exchange rings as a symbol of their love and commitment to each other.
Thank you, Judge.
Jot it. Jot it.
No, we have the ring. You have the ring.
Rings are a precious metal. They're also made precious by you wearing them.
Yeah, hold on.
Your wedding rings are special. They enhance who you are. They mark the beginning of your long journey together. Your wedding ring is a circle, a symbol of love never ending. It is the seal of the vows that you have just taken to love each other without end. Brett, you have the ring? Brett, please place this ring on Chelsea's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you
that I have chosen you
above all else,
above all else.
with this ring I thee wed.
With this ring, I what?
I thee wed.
Be wed.
He said no big words. Okay. And Chelsea, please place the ring on Brett's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you
that I have chosen you
above all else,
above all else,
with this ring
with this ring.
I thee wed.
What was that?
I thee wed.
I thee wed. That was funny, huh?
To make your relationship work will take love, continue to date each other, take time to show each other that your love and marriage grow stronger with time. It will take trust to know that in your hearts you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn and grow together. It will take loyalty to go forward without knowing exactly what the future brings. And it will take commitment to hold true to the journey you have both pledged today. Yes, that's sad. Come on in. And now, by the power vested in me by the American Marriage Ministries in the state of Connecticut, it is my honor to declare you married. Go forth and live each day to the fullest. You may seal this declaration with a kiss. I'm pleased to present the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Brett and Chelsea Colson.
This will be an everlasting love. This will be the one I've waited for. This will be the first time anyone has loved me. Oh, I'm so glad you found me in time, and I'm so glad that you rectified my mind. This will be an everlasting love for me. It's kind of wonderful because you've shown me just how much you care. You've given me the thrill of a lifetime and made me believe you've got more friends to spare. Oh, this will be an everlasting love. Oh, yes, it will now. You brought a lot of sunshine into my life. It's a little